Intermediate Grade, May 1992. Ready. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Board of Directors and on my own behalf, I extend to you all a very warm and cordial welcome to the 10th Annual General Meeting of your company. The notice convening the meeting, the Director's report, and the audited accounts for the period ended 30th September have been with you for some time now, and with your permission, I shall take them as read. This is the first annual general meeting at which I am meeting all of you. Unfortunately, last year I could not be present for the annual general meeting due to various reasons. The annual general meeting is always an appropriate occasion to take a brief look at the state of our company. It assumes additional significance considering that we are now at the threshold of 8th 5-year plan. It is obvious that something electric is happening within your company. Very often, what goes behind the scene, the thinking, the vision, mutual learning, team commitment, search and research on technologies, and finally willpower to succeed, do not find a place inside a balance sheet. The profit and sales have improved considerably comparing to last year. Your directors are therefore pleased to recommend a final dividend of 30%, representing an increase of 10% over the previous financial year. It is only 2 years since a change in management was effected in your company, and as we start a new decade, it is appropriate time to take stock of our performance. Being primarily an agrarian country taking its first step towards industrialization through management and skills, the performance of our economy over the last 4 decades can give some cause for satisfaction. The India of our dreams cannot be created by reducing the planned efforts required from her citizens. It is only by demanding more from ourselves that our vision will be actualized. In this perspective, I would like to discuss the issues of productivity and growth, their meanings and relationship in an enterprise, and the systems, skills, and culture required to achieve them. The progressive improvement of results from the available resources by the application of new techniques and new methods is the quest of an enlightened management. Productivity, therefore, is an attitude of mind. Growth of an organization can be measured by improvement in production, sales, profits, assets, quality of human resources. Very often, a complex set of indices not only reveal the growth in real terms but also give it a relative position. Business managements have learned that growth is certainly not automatic. It often requires the formulation of effective strategies and the expert handling by a committed and competent management team. It is our experience that productivity and growth have a unique relationship. In the years ahead, organizations that will establish a competitive advantage in the industry and deliver on their obligations to shareholders are those which successfully integrate the concepts of productivity and growth. These organizations will contribute most to the economy and society by the productivity of the resources of an enterprise. The next step of your leadership in creating productivity was to focus towards opportunities in the market. The primary target for specialty papers was defined as the segment of highest value, and emphasis on quality product became the byword. Your company expanded very substantially to give access to new markets to obtain business results. The focus on the customer and the market was reflected in the strengthening of the quality assurance group and the formation of the product development committee, which creates specialty products within the agreed time. Productivity led growth is built on the cornerstone of customer satisfaction. Throughout the year, the company continued to have cordial labor relations. The workmen, staff, and management are jointly dedicated to the common goal of discipline and quality set by your company. A sense of belonging and team spirit prevailed through the organization. The cooperation put in by the workers, staff, and officers are deeply appreciated. In conclusion, I am happy to state that in spite of some difficulties, today your company is strong, healthy, and growing, and is entitled to look forward to a bright future. Thank you. Dear sirs, we are surprised to learn from your telegram and the subsequent letter that you refused to accept the two cases invoiced to you on the 10th of August, alleging that the goods are unfit for consumption. We are regret that we cannot accept your complaint, but on the contrary, we insist upon the strict fulfillment of our contract and ask you to settle the amount of the invoice for the following reasons. We have selected the goods in accordance with your order in best perfectly dried goods, and for the sake of precaution we asked several impartial witnesses to be present at the packing. These can certify that the goods were faultless. If your complaint is based upon facts, it is evident that the damage occurred during transport. Secondly, for the damage incurred during transport, we are not responsible. The legal delivery of the goods took place in Madras, and without any doubt, the articles were in perfect condition here. The responsibility for any damage incurred during transport has to be borne by yourself. We have never taken this risk during the hot weather which prevailed at the time of shipment, and actually have not done so. We therefore decline any liability. As we delivered the goods, cost insurance, freight Madras, it was in your interest to have the goods inspected at Madras where they pass it into your possession. We decidedly object to an inspection of goods other than Madras or to the attempt to pass on to us the responsibility for the result of such examination. We sincerely regret that you should have occasion to complain, but if you carefully consider the matter, we feel that you will agree that we are not responsible for the damage, since according to the contract you have undertaken this responsibility. Thank you.